I'm Mackie Cathy, and welcome to Travel with Mackie. During this episode, we'll be taking a look at one of the hottest travel trends. And if 2017 was the year of digital detox vacations, you know those vacations that focused on leaving your phones at the door in order to disconnect from it all. Well, 2018 is the year of the wellness vacation. When we typically think of wellness vacations, things like a day at the spa, having massages, facials, yoga, and relaxing by the pool come to mind. But with hectic schedules, being connected digitally 24/7 to work, along with the demands of home, like managing your children's numerous sports activities, birthday party invites, sessions with tutors, music lessons, and then in some cases, taking care of your elderly parents. These days, a few massages and a quick namaste alone don't seem to cut it anymore. Today's wellness vacations are focused on ways to revitalize mentally, connect spiritually, and revive physically. Believe it or not, there are about 12 unique vacations that are in the wellness vacation category. Themes ranging from health DNA testing, where you developed healthy habits based on analysis of your own DNA, to breakup breaks. Just as it sounds, they are vacations taken after a relationship or divorce. To skip gens, where grandparents travel with their grandkids and leave the parents at home. I personally like that one. More importantly, each type is designed to focus on transformative activities which encourage travelers to get the best out of their lives and themselves, while on vacation and after. Basically living your best life and being your best self. Two of my favorite wellness vacation themes are the Happy Retreats and the Now Age Holidays. Happy Retreats are an example of the saying, experiences, not things, make us happy. This type of retreat is inspired by the desire to experience something that will have positive and psychological impacts. Activities include morning hikes, beach yoga, meditation, mindful exercises, the use of food as medicine, and how to discover the best diet for your body type. All those things are explored. Now Age Holidays are retreats that focus on the healing power of spirituality and ways to integrate holistic healing with modern Western medicine. Examples would be the use of crystals and energy healing, light therapy, and essential oils. All of this may on the surface seem very new age or a little out in the cosmos, but the benefits to the quality of our lives can be life-changing. Because of this, I wanted to dig deeper to help us understand why adding these elements to our travels is so very important to our well-being. Please welcome our guest, Miriam Allen Fage. Miriam is the owner and CEO of Spectrum Nutrition. Miriam operates a virtual and local wellness and nutrition practice, helping women from all walks of life learn how to incorporate whole food nutrition and physical activity into their daily routines as a part of a healthy and well-balanced lifestyle. She's also my personal nutritionist and health coach, so I'm so excited to share her with you today. Welcome, Miriam.
Welcome. Thank you. I'm so
Cheers.
excited to be here. Thanks for
know.
having me.
I'm so excited because what we're going to do is share with the audience a little bit first about you, and then we're going to talk about this wellness vacations.
Okay, sounds good. Well, as you mentioned, Mackie, my name is Miriam Fage, and I am a resident, well, not a resident, but I am a native of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Currently, I reside in the Chicago area. I have 3 children, and I also have 3 dogs.
Ooh, that's a lot.
It is a lot, but it's all enjoyable and all about, just living life and having fun and just taking each day one day at a time.
Right. Now, I know, I want to share because being able to have consultations with you virtually is really exciting because we're in different, geographic locations, yet we still get to see each other. We still have what I feel like is a really well-balanced approach to our consultations. I feel like I'm in your office.
Right.
So can you tell them more about like telemedicine and how that works?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Well, telehealth, telenutrition, basically is becoming more mainstream. And what telehealth, telenutrition is all about is basically where you don't have to physically be present in your physician or your therapist's office. It's like a live video chat, video conferencing where you can do this from the comfort. The patient could be in the comfort of his or her home, or on vacation, or any place, traveling, but they still have the opportunity to meet with their physician, meet with their therapist without having to travel to that location. So it's becoming more mainstream. It's something that is extremely convenient for the client as well as for the therapist or the physician.
Right. So really all you need is internet access, right?
Right. Right.
And then your tablet, your phone,
right,
and you're good to go.
Exactly. Anywhere you can have Wi-Fi,
right,
and some type of electronic device.
Well, that's technology is amazing. Now, let me ask you about the wellness vacations, because a lot of times when we go on vacation, we think of overindulgence. We get to eat a lot. We get to lay around. Do you find that that's like a trend with this country not, moving more and wanting to do more when they're on vacation?
Well, vacation, the whole point of going on vacation is to be able to get away from the everyday stresses of life, right? And just to relax, to reconnect with yourself, with your family, if your family is with you, or with nature. So, yes, I am seeing, and research is showing that we do have an epidemic in the country, with people not moving enough, and eating too much of, the wrong types of foods. So vacation, you want to come back feeling better than you did when you left. Right. So I think in some cases there is, an issue with maybe overindulging in certain foods or drinks, certain types of drinks, and, coming back and feeling lousy, or maybe feeling lousy later on that night, right?
Right. I think for women too, it really becomes difficult for us to figure out a way to carve time out just for ourselves.
Right.
We have, so many responsibilities, not that men don't, but, as a female, we tend to take all of everyone's, problems, issues. We want to organize everything, and it's difficult for us to find time to take a moment to decompress, but also to do it and not feel guilty.
Right. Yeah. And I hear that a lot from women, and I, as a woman myself, I experience that as well, but we can't pour from an empty cup, right?
Right.
I mean, we have to be pouring back into ourselves, investing back into ourselves, so that we can be the best of whatever it is that we're doing for our family members or on our job.
Right.
So that's extremely important. I mean, we have to take care of number one, because if we don't do it, who will?
Right. I love that, pouring from an empty cup.
Right.
And even when you're on the airplane, the stewardess always tells us, to put the oxygen mask on ourselves first, right? Before we do it with the baby, because we can't help anyone if
we don't help
the baby can't help
ourselves.
themselves. Exactly. So I know we do like the concept of wellness, but how do we incorporate that into a vacation? Is it going to be, we still want to do what we think is fun, but we want to feel better.
Right.
So like you said, you want to feel better. So, what is the typical, person who is going to go on a wellness vacation? What do you think, what types of things would they be doing?
Well, let me go back and say this. One of the reasons why I feel that a wellness vacation is important is because we're dealing with so much. Like you said, as women, we're juggling so many different balls in the air.
Right.
And if we don't take time to stop and check in with ourselves, we end up dropping balls here and there. And if we don't take care of ourselves, we can't take care of anyone else. And there's so many people, like you said, who need us. So we have the stressors of life, right? That's the big one. That's the major one that women and men, that we're exposed to, whether stress from work, stress from your family, stress from, just life in general. And then along with that, you're going to have issues with sleeping. Right? So we're not sleeping like we should. We're not getting in those 7-8 hours of good sleep, where you wake up and you feel rested.
Right.
And in addition, refreshed. So in addition to that, then we may have, mood issues. Because of the stress, because of a lack of sleep. Then all of a sudden we're feeling, depressed, or we're irritable, and we're not quite sure why. And then as a result of that, we might start doing things like binge eating.
Yes.
We're up at night, we can't sleep, so we start snacking
Oreos,
on foods. Right.
Chocolate ice cream.
Right, exactly. And I see that a lot, with us, with women.
Right.
Because we're stressed, we're not sleeping, we're staying up late, we're eating, snacking or grazing at night on less than healthy options, and then we're feeling bad, we're feeling guilty, and then we may be exposed to, you know, toxins in our home. We're exposed to toxins from the foods that we're eating. So it's like our bodies are just burdened with so much stuff, and then we're not able to find the time that we need to be physically active, to exercise. So all of these things are interconnected. There's not just a one part. I mean, there's multiple parts, but all of those multiple parts make a whole. So if we're not healthy in one area, it's going to start to affect all the other areas as well.
Just like that domino.
So
basically you're saying that the wellness vacations offer you an opportunity to do those things that will help you when you get home. So if you're not sleeping well, maybe you're now in a space where it's all about you, and you're taking the time to really decompress and sleep. If you're not eating well, maybe then the food choices that you're going to be exposed to on the wellness vacation are ones that will help your body use food as nutrition.
Absolutely.
And then, you know, if you are not able to exercise or make the time because you have to do all these other things for everybody else, then that wellness vacation is going to offer you the moment to explore those different new exercises that you've always been wanting to do,
Exactly.
So that sounds, you know, like so much fun.
It's going to give you the tools and the resources that you need to go back home and say, I can create my own wellness space here, because it shouldn't be a one and done. Healthy wellness is a lifestyle. It's a lifetime, a lifelong journey. So you want to be able to, with the wellness vacation, you want to be able to go there and learn and come back home with some knowledge, some skills, some tools, some resources that you can continue once you get back to your home, because you're going to be bombarded with so much, but you're going to be better able to cope and to manage with those things.
Well, you know, working with Miriam as my personal nutritionist and health coach, and you know, we've had so many conversations about these issues and how we wish that there was a place or, you know, a opportunity for women, or men, but women in particular, to come together and be able to focus on the things that we spoke about today. So we are happy to announce that we have, we're getting one step closer to our new wellness retreat. It's called Renew You Wellness Retreat 2019. So this will be our inaugural wellness retreat. And we're so excited. It's going to be March 14th through the 17th of 2019. We're still ironing out the details, but we can tell you that it's going to be in a fabulous location. So if you are not familiar with Sea Island, Georgia, it's one of the islands off the coast of Georgia. Gorgeous location, luxury accommodations. You'll have exposure to all types of the elements that we spoke about, numerous fitness and exercise classes, delicious cuisine. It's a 5-star resort, and of course we will be giving that to you or offering that to you at a good affordable rate. So we're excited. You're going to hear more information about it. You'll find more information on my website. But again, it's going to be called Renew You Wellness Retreat 2019.
Yes.
All right, we got to cheers to that, Miriam.
Cheers.
Toast. All right.